Hey YouTube, today is April 28th and this is an update on the Aquatop 24-gallon Recife tank. So since I last posted, I added a Frogspawn coral. This coral has two heads. I got it from my local fish store today. I've been wanting a Frogspawn and I finally found one at the local fish store. So I'm pretty excited about that. I hope that my clowns will leave it alone. My clowns have been hosting, or I should say my green bubble tip anemone has been hosting these two guys. The green bubble tip anemone, you can't really see it very well. It's deep down in this little cave here and it keeps going in the shade. I was hoping it'd come out into the light, but it keeps going in the shade. For about a week it wasn't eating the krill I was offering it very well. Today I mixed some refroids with frozen brine shrimp together and it did have a pretty decent feeding response. So I don't know if it's going to make it or not. I mean, it was fairly bleached when I first got it, so we'll see. Hopefully he does make it. My rock flower anemone, she's on the move. It's a little bit hard to see her. Let's see. Sorry for the bad picture, but she's on the move. So what happened is I moved this rock right here. I moved it a bit and it ended up shading her. So she was right about here. And I think the shade, is what triggered her to move. So she's probably gonna stop moving once she reaches the other side where there's more light. Here's my little mushroom garden. The two orange Recordias are doing great and they're growing. The rainbow Recordia is kind of shrunk a bit. I'm not really sure what's going on with it, but it's definitely much smaller than my other mushrooms. I have two more mushrooms back here. These are two green hairy mushrooms. The one that's closest to the glass here is usually much bigger. It's a little bit closed right now. I think something was probably crawling on it. Another new addition to the tank is this peppermint shrimp. So when I bought my first colony here, it came with aiptasia and I didn't know what it was at first, and then I quickly learned what a pain in the butt it could be. So I got this peppermint shrimp recently and he's done a really good job of getting rid of the aiptasia. So I'm glad I put it in. I was debating whether to do it or not because I had heard some reports that these guys can mess with soft coral, but mostly they're supposed to be reef safe. So far I haven't had an issue with him messing with my corals, but I haven't seen a single aiptasia since putting him in. My blue vice pallies are here. They're pretty extended. I've been debating on whether to move them up a bit so that they're not, so extended. There's my yellow watchman goby, and the little pistol shrimp is still in there. The two species of pistol shrimp, I haven't seen them have an issue. The pistol shrimp mostly stays in the little burrow. I was concerned that maybe the two might fight, but it hasn't been a problem. So that's about it for my tank. Happy reefing.